in 1996 and 95 when you formed, you didn't really fit into the musical landscape, right? How did you feel coming into that, and what was the initial reaction to here's a bass and drums duo going up and just killing it?
The first reaction was, hey, there's a band in Toronto or wherever they were from, Halifax at the time, like this, which we didn't know them. Actually, we were more influenced by like No Means No, and there's a band from the States called Godhead Style. It was kind of more of a like a post-punky sort of sound, but not that we sounded like that either. Anyway, to answer the question, we did feel completely different than what was going on at the time, but it was a nice feeling. It's yeah.
And I don't think we ever really thought about it as like it was other people who brought up the two-piece thing. I never thought of us as a two-piece, even though like obviously we are, but it was just we met through being
no one else wanted to play with us.
Yeah. But it just this is how it came about, right? And I never thought of, well, we're pushing this as a two-piece, you know. It was just like, we're bass and drums, Rod sings, and this is what we're stuck with. Like you said, nobody else will play with us. So this is like, yeah.
You guys got back together. You've kind of always been on and off, right?
No, more often.
More off than on? But in the last few years, there's been the sporadic gig, and now you're making a record.
Yeah, we stopped playing completely like in 2002, I guess. And
around there,
we didn't play at all. There was no intent to ever get back together, except one show we did in 2000, two shows in 2006, one in Vancouver, one here, and that was it. But this year we have been doing like little one show after the other, just the intent of doing that one show, and then okay, we'll do one more, and it's been so much fun, and it feels better now than it did say 15 years ago, and the songs to us anyway seem to have lived up, and then we started working on new stuff that seemed to be kind of seamless with the old, and we thought, what the heck, maybe we should consider not stopping or restarting.
It all pretty much all happened because of the Mint. Our record company asked us to play a show in November, and they've been so good to us that we couldn't say no. Actually, it started off the Halloween before that. Randy came into town and just kind of he gave some really nice compliments about, you know, you're out of all the bands or whatever, your stuff still sounds fresh today. Like everything that's been on Mint, like he's like.
Well, actually, what he said is, you guys weren't in then, and you're no more or less in now, or something to that effect. Which was a great compliment, actually.
But so it was somewhat relevant, and through that show, that was going to be our only show. But then we thought we should do one in Winnipeg. We almost didn't, but but through all the shows we've done, it's just progressed, and I'm really happy about it because. I don't know. It's like you said. It's more fun now. You know, I don't think we're gonna be rock stars. I don't think we're. So I think you can hear that in the music that we're actually playing now. That it's for fun and it's coming off that way, right? Like.
So this new record, are you doing it with? I see it going up on Sean Dealey's Instagram. You working with him? Yeah.
Well.
Or at his studio anyway.
Yeah, because we've always worked with. Well,
with Cam.
Always, with Cam. Yeah. I've worked with Cam for years. He's been my best friend.
Cam Lepke.
Yeah.
We love Cam.
Yeah. But Cam's so busy, and we decided it was like a last minute thing where we said, let's just do 3 songs and send them to these people who are interested in hearing stuff.
Yeah.
So we decided to do 3 with Sean Dealey. And so we don't know what is going to happen with the second half, but we do really like what Sean's done too. So.
Yeah, we're very happy, but we're happy with what Cam did in the past too. So whatever happens, all we know that we will be doing another 5 songs.
It went really well. It just felt effortless, and so one thing has led to another, and we're now at the point where we've recorded the bed tracks of 5 songs, and we're actually thinking we might do an album for next year.
Yeah.
Which would be 20 years after Smash Your Ships coming
Wow.
out.
Yeah. Holy crap. I never thought about that.
Let's sit down and just think about that.
Yeah. Wow. 20 years after our first record, we're going to come
It'll be
out.
almost exactly.
Wow. Yeah. And I think it's the best stuff we've ever done.
Yeah.
I honestly, to tell you the truth, we did a show in 2006, actually, and we just didn't play that well. We didn't practice enough, and I really wanted to make up for that, because if anything, I think people had noticed that we put on a good live show. I think we can say that. I'm not trying to be, but we put on a good live show.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't there that night. So I really wanted to do it in front of our hometown. Yeah. And then I was like, it went so well that I was like, well, I can't beat this now. We've made up for what our screw up was in 2006. It's like, okay, I can end on this note. That's how happy I was.
Okay.
But then he started bringing in these new songs, and he was happy about what happened, and they were so good that there's more response to the new stuff.
Wow.
It's like, and we're getting new fans too. I remember when we were in Edmonton, I talked to this guy. He's like, "Oh, it was an awesome show." I was like, "Yeah, but what do you think about the new stuff?" He's like, "Oh, dude, it's all new to me." Like, yeah, it's like, so I realized, he's like, and I came here from Calgary to see the Edmonton show, so that was like a little, light bulb that went off. It was like, wow, we're getting new fans, not like
Two anyway.
yeah,
That's a good start.
two anyways, yeah.